Hi, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining in. Today I'm going to show you how I made these light up party props by using either foam board or cardboard, and they can be standalone, propped up alone, or inserted into these 3D foam board numbers that you see in this video. And if you want to know how to make those, you can visit my last video. It's called Light Up Blue Mosaic Foam Board Numbers. And these props are very inexpensive to make for pretty much any party, but you will need a template that you can order offline from any website or from Etsy.com. Or if you have a cutting machine, you can cut the template from there. If you see here in this video, I did the unicorn horse, the letters, and the number 8 I did on my cutting machine. And this is the battery operated push light number 4 that I showed how to make in my last video. And also with the items that you use, like in this number 1 that I made for a little girl's first birthday, I used the string lights on here because I use cupcake liners, and I use used tissue paper from the gift bags that I like to save. And this is where you would decorate with whatever items you choose to decorate with, or for the theme of the party, because the number 5 I show you in this video how I decorate for my granddaughter's 5th birthday party, where she wanted butterflies, and I made flowers with the cupcake liners as well. And this number 8 was for my 8-year-old granddaughter's birthday party last year, but I cut flowers with on my cutting machine and used cardstock. And here you will see that I did for somebody that had a luau for their birthday party. And I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought the lei, and I cut them off of the string and take these flowers and I just hot glued them to the letters, this person's initial. So you pretty much can do however you choose to. And this is for a unicorn party that I did. I decorated with string lights, and I ordered flowers, crafting flowers off of Amazon, and I glued them to the cardboard. And then I use tool for the mane and for the tail. So this is where you want to become creative, and you can do not just letters and numbers, but you can do pretty much anything, especially if you had a cutting machine, because it would allow you to cut just about anything. You can use it as a template and just go from there and use your imagination. So this is how I did the unicorn. Did it with string lights. I used it as a prop. I did not insert it into a 3D. And then I can show you how I did it for the prop. What you will do is just put on the back. You can either order or buy the stand-up piece on the back here that I'm showing you here, and you can just glue it on the back. Or if you don't want to buy one, you can also take cardboard or foam board, and then you can hot glue them on the back like I'm showing you here. And that's what I did, and they will stand alone. So this is how it becomes a standalone prop, by adding that on. And here's a tip: if you have a cutting machine, it will allow you to make your own template, and it'll give you a better variety at the different fonts of letters and numbers that you can use to make the template, as well as the add-on characters and items you can use to decorate it for your party. So why don't you come on in, and I'm going to show you how I did some of these in this video. will need cupcake liners, tissue paper, battery operated string lights, pair of scissors, green construction paper, and an ink pen, as well as a glue gun and glue sticks. Optional spray painting and the cardboard you need to cut the template on. That I got my cardboard from the Dollar Tree, and I just trim off the edges. And you will need your number template and a cutting knife. When you're cutting and you're going to trace with your knife. Do not cut all the way down into the form through the cardboard. You're just going to cut it, kind of trace it to get the number traced there, and then you're going to go back and go in closer to make it a little smaller than the actual template, because you need to have this to fit down into the 3D form that you make here. So you can't do it the exact same size, because it needs to fit down into your letter, your number, or whatever your item is, your character, or whatever you're using here. And this is how it becomes a reusable item. You're going to start by making the flowers from 5 cupcake liners. And any colors you want, however you want to do it, this is how you make the flower. Each pattern layer that you made with the cupcake liner, you want to hot glue them separately onto the leaves that you made with the construction paper. And this is what I'm doing here, but you want to kind of stagger them where you will have them each layer staggered and turned. So here is the 5 I've completed. I made enough of the flowers to cover it the way I want it to. This is for my 5-year-old granddaughter's birthday party. She wanted the butterflies, so I added a miniature few of those in there. And then I ran the string lights on there, and I just taped them down a little bit with some clear tape. So basically that's how you get them in there. They're easily to remove off if you want to take them off and reuse the string again or something else. But that's how I got the string lights in there. And there it is. So here I'm taking the tissue paper to make the mane on the unicorn one here, and I use tissue paper to do that. I wanted the flowers to be bigger than the flowers that I made with the cupcake liners. So I'm covering the entire one with cupcake liners using the same technique with the flowers that I showed you before. This is just the bigger version that I'm doing here with the tissue paper. Now here's a tip for the tissue paper. When you cut those flowers, because it's very thin, you should separate them and then kind of turn them on an angle, as well as I did with the cupcake liners. And then you just want to twist them and fluff them out here. And you'll notice I did not cut out any construction paper for the leaf for these, because they're going to be the main for this unicorn, so I don't need the leaf. And there's basically with these, because they're bigger, you want to use your finger to kind of create a depth there, and then you just twist it here, and then I just hot glue the ends of them and then stick them on there. So I finished the main with the tissue paper, and I'm going to go now with the cupcake liners and finish making the rest of the unicorn using the same technique on both the main and the flowers with the cupcake liners. And that basically is how I finished this unicorn. And I added the string lights, and how I did that is just tucked them under some of the flowers that was made with the cupcake liners. And then I used my cutting machine to make the eyes, the nose, and that, like that. So this is the final on the unicorn. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did enjoy making this. It is for my great niece's first birthday party coming up next week. And if you would like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can receive personal notifications by personalizing on the bell. So until next time, thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.